Alright, guys, welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, he's Derek, and this is New Super Lucky's Tale. So we got one more area to go to. And then I think we probably have the final boss. If I had to guess. Foreman Flint! Hey, you Lucky! The way
Neat.
through is this way, yeah? Funny thing about this castle, I built it. The whole thing mysteriously disappeared after Sky Castle was destroyed. Guess we know where it went off to now, eh? The dungeon ain't the safest route, but it'll get you in right quick. Whatever you do, just keep moving, yeah? Nothing back here for you, just keep looking forward. Alright. Wow. Have you met Chip yet? OMG, he's the best. You're going to learn so much. Oh, OMG. Not asking MG to do. I just hope he doesn't replace me as your best buddy.
OMG.
Alright, Derek, what was that topic you had? Oh, is it really the last level is a runner? That seems kind of lame. Oh my god, did I get the L? But also, yeah, that.
No, you did.
That is a. This is a. Oh shit. This is a really lame way to do a final level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It looks like we'll be replaying it for the.
See you.
The whole episode because I suck at it.
So, I posed the hypothetical question before of if you got like transported, back to like the Middle Ages, what could you do? What service could you provide? What can you do to like with your current knowledge? Like, what could you do that'd be useful at that time in history? So then so today, or not today, actually, yesterday I had the thought, but then I didn't actually tell you to remind me until today. I had the thought. So, if you were transported back to the beginning of mankind.
Yeah.
Like, you just appear around a bunch of like Neanderthals.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that what the Neanderthals will understand they will be able to understand what you're saying, to the extent of the knowledge that they have. So like if you point at a rock and say that rock, that like they'll know what you mean by saying like that rock. You don't have to teach them what rock is. But
right.
like if you were to say like computer, they'd be like fuck's computer.
Right.
And like obviously they're still like illiterate and like they're speaking, they wouldn't be like able to they don't have like proper grammar or speaking ability, but like if you point at a rock and say that's like, that rock,
Neanderthals know a lot more than you give
they'll say
for,
they'll be able to like I'm just saying in this scenario I'm describing, Zinker. Like if you point at a rock and say that rock, and they could also point at the rock and say that rock.
Okay.
So, in this scenario, if you were transported to the beginning of mankind, basically,
yeah.
How they're in your life, from like, let's say you go back and you're like as old as you are now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to like think you're like, they're not like the Neanderthals, the people living at that time they themselves are not going to hurt you in any way. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to be like a scary person that can speak, must murder, because like people have done a lot throughout history for some reason.
Yeah. Well, people speak, and that's scary. Must murder.
How far? So like at this time, these people would be like hunter gatherers, where like the only way they eat is by hunting. Or like finding food, basically.
Yeah.
How far do you think you could advance civilization before you died?
Why do you
like let's say you lived to like
that I would even advance
between like 70s and 80s? Well, at this point in time, Zinker, they in order to hunt, they just grab a stick or a rock and like hit something with it.
Right. The classic.
That's their method. Yeah, that's the extent of their intelligence on like how to hunt. They don't know how to grow food at all. They don't even know that that's a thing you can do. they don't like know how they don't have any sort of like an irrigation system set up to bring water nearby. They just chase food as it goes. Like, how far do you think you could advance civilization? Because obviously for starters, it's basically it's like Minecraft when you start a world in Minecraft. How far do you think you can get in your lifespan?
I'm showing them how to punch a tree. This is how you get wood. They're like, oh, go Angasaka.
That's one thing I don't think will ever. I think that's one thing that will always eternally be funny eternally be humorous is just caveman saying just like unga.
Ungasaka. It's funny because that used to be their comedy back then, Derek. That's you travel back to the beginning of
rather than advancing like. Rather than making their lives easier, you just invent comedy. That's all you do.
That's what I was gonna say. All I do is invent comedy. Like, that's the only thing I do for them. You go back to the beginning of time, you see like a caveman doing a stand-up routine, you're like, what?
It's just like, oh, unga, bunga. Everyone's like, oh, unga, bunga.
Oh my god, oh, Angasaka. Oh, that was...
That's eternal comedy. Even today, we're still laughing about it.
We have to find that funny, because that has to be exactly what they said for jokes back then.
That's primal
back in the
comedy.
Beginning of time.
That was the first joke, Zinker.
The first joke ever. Was just, oh, Anka Bonka. They're like, Anka Bonka!
Hey, Ugg. Say thing. Say the thing. Unga bunga. Oh, Unga bunga.
I guess this is the finale
Greg is confessing
episode.
his love to us.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess this is the finale episode. I wasn't expecting that.
He really just confessed his feelings to us.
Yeah, we just kind of walked away.
We didn't even say anything back to him.
I know.
But no, so like in my thought is like from a serious standpoint for this, like you start off probably by just you find flint, you make an arrowhead, you show them like look this doesn't like arrowheads don't break if they're made of flint, and it's more efficient for hunting because like kills better, does or like you grab some some weeds or whatnot, you tie a rock to the end of a stick, rather than bashing him over the head with a rock, try this thing, hand him that stuff and like I think you could get down pretty quick of just like improving like their hunting to like the stone. You immediately can just like move them into the Stone Age because you know what you're doing.
Just to interrupt you, I want to go over the final boss real quick. Props, I think he used his parent to like lull the book to him. Something.
Huh.
And he just took the book. That's real. Oh my god.
Oh, that was
holy
ours.
cow. Did you really think I had a plan all along? You brought the book right to me in the... Yeah, why did we bring the book with us? We didn't have to bring it in here. Okay. It's the nexus of all magic, a world that my Bedlam boxes have been siphoning energy from this whole time. Behold the true power of the Book of Ages. Today I rewrite history. Your sister... Hey, he's doing what you're doing, Derek!
Yeah.
Derek, how upset would you be if you, oh my god. Okay. If you went back to the beginning of time, I don't know what he's going for. Oh, he just, whoa. Calm down, buddy, calm down. You go back to the beginning of time, you just see a bunch of views there. Turns out you went back to the beginning of time to restart advanced civilization multiple times, and you forget it each time. Ow! Whoa, okay.
Zinker, I progress civilization so far, I make a time machine to go forward, and then I forget about the time machine until I live out, a good portion of my life, and then I'm like, oh, well, if I just went back to the beginning of time, I go back to the beginning of time, and then I just appear, and there's just a bunch more of me's, and the time machine breaks when I get there, and then I advance civilization all the way toward to getting to making a time machine again, and then just repeat.
Can I hit him?
I do this for 40 cumulative years, and then I die.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I guess
so
I
figure though,
okay.
You can hit this, honestly, I don't think it'd be hard to build basic civilization, assuming the Neanderthals can at least grasp what you're trying to convey, and they're not gonna just bash you over the head, because they're that, well, they're Neanderthals. As long as if they're not going to kill you, then I think you're good, honestly. Even if they try to kill you, dude, what are they gonna do? Hit you with rock? I've seen rock before. I know how to beat it. Just hit it with water or grass.
There you go. What are you, Brock? Or not Brock? What have you fought? Oh no! Don't fall! Okay. Whew. I got put in a bad situation there. Oh my god. Whoa! Alright. Jesus Christ. This guy's intense. I like that.
You can almost instantly improve their hunting just by showing them how to make a stone spear, or even a bow. God. A basic bow isn't tough to make, for just stuff. You can I think the most important thing would just already knowing how to grow food, or that's a thing that you can just do. So you just even if you don't know how to, even if you don't know a ton about it, as long it's not hard to get the basics down to make food, basically.
I only got one health back. Oh my god.
To plant seeds and grow something. So you can plant fields, and you can help people. You can instantly basically reach the Stone Age and get people to stop moving around. It's early.
Whoa!
Because early humans were generally nomadic. They just followed food sources. And once you have things settled
I couldn't
too,
even see that. God damn it,
you can settle near water.
Oh no!
Settle near a water source.
I'm dead.
Actually, Zinker, that'd be a big thing. Being able to make fire. Knowing how knowing how to make fire, and then knowing how to use fire to purify water, because that's not a thing that people knew.
I like how I'm fighting this final boss, and you're still going on at advanced civilization.
You asked me to bring up the topic,
Zinker.
Zinker.
Damage. That's cheating. Fuck off, game. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, game don't care.
Being able to purify water would be important. Which you could do with primal technology.
I like the Unga Bunga part. That was the part I was enjoying.
Well, Zinker, first you have to get people to settle down, which you
don't have to do nothing, Derek.
Presumably you can assign in order to you don't have to do everything yourself. In order just a lot of the grunt work you can probably assign to some of the Neanderthals. If you start to dig a trench, an irrigation trench, and then you just hand them your primal shovel, and they're just keep going, they'll do it. Um, so you get everybody to settle down, Zinker, and that's when you can build the comedy club.
Okay. Ugh. I just want to hear the first joke.
And that's when you can.
Ooh,
And that's when you can hear
Unga
Unga Bunga.
Oh, I don't have to dash it. Just jump on him. Oh my god!
Can you imagine, like...
What is with this
Can you
dude
imagine
getting the
like,
cheapest hits on me?
Can you imagine exploring a cave, Zinker, and you see like cave drawings, and like you look and you just see like a caveman on a stage with like a microphone, like a bunch, like and like a speech bubble that says Unga Bunga, and then just like a bunch of people in the crowd like losing their shit.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. Go. Oh shit! What the fuck? Motherfucking cheating asshole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Cheating asshole. Okay. Woo. Oh man.
I wonder how hard metals were, or like ores and metals were to find in like early civilization.
This is a very
I feel like they had to
weird
have been.
conversation to have for a finale. I know I stated it before, but I want to state it a second time.
Well, I guess like it probably would. I wonder, well, I wonder if gems were more plentiful. See, I'm bringing in, and like gold stuff and whatnot. See, I'm bringing around Zinker. Look, you're getting coins out of these guys, and you know they're gems in this game.
I don't know how that's bringing it around to you. But there you go. One of those. Another one of those. Okay. I want max health for the last phase.
I don't know. I like thinking about things like this. I like these kinds of. I like thinking about how using current day knowledge current day knowledge in the past could have like changed history. If like a single person went back with like knowing just a fuck ton of stuff and wasn't killed because of it.
And wasn't killed because of it. That's key.
That's the hard. That's very key. That's the hardest part. Is just like not dying because you're smart in the past. People are afraid of smart people.
They should
even
be.
Today.
They could kill you.
Like boomers.
Yeah. My life.
Can you imagine just knowing how climate change works around a bunch of boomers?
Yes.
like. It's literally that that's still like a very similar kind of thing, really, when you think about it.
Oh my god, he's splitting into more. Ow. Oh no, I got hit. That apparently screws things up.
If boomers could strap weights to you and throw you to the bottom of a lake today, they would. All just because you said something about climate change.
Yeah. Is this boss still not done? Oh, thank God! Woo! That was a good boss. That was a well designed boss. That was really well designed.
Cool, yeah. Wait, hit him. Kick him once down. Kick him.
Alright. I don't know if it's next time. But if there's a phase 2, this is gonna be next time. We're just gonna slowly go right into the next episode. If there's a phase 2. If there's not a phase 2, this is the finale, and you guys already know, I'm just kind of waiting here, just in case. And if it is the finale right now, which, well, now it is, then, you know, whatever. Speletons, Zinker and Derek. I predict there'll be a phase 2.
Yeah, I would think so.
But there might not be. I guess not. No phase 2. Or maybe there is. Or maybe that wasn't the finale.
In the end, Lucky did the
Oh, there you go.
Not only did he protect the Book of Ages from
Yeah, no, that was the end. Alright, that was good. That was a good boss fight either way. So I'm not salty. That was that felt epic. That had a lot of good platforming. That was a fun game.
And the last of the Guardians that had escaped could finally return.
Yeah, it was honestly a really cool game.
Yeah. It's why we went for it so fast, too. Well, I mean,
It's super cool.
I don't know how it's airing on the channel, but, like,
And it's good
we recorded this in a pretty short time. We started this, like, what, February? February 20th or something? Shortly before my wisdom teeth. That's it. We only did 4 sessions. Short game, but pretty good.
You really only did 4? Wow.
This is the 4th, yeah. Because every time we did a session of it, we did, like, 7 episodes. But it looks like we ain't done. Looks like we got Foxington. Still more to do. This might be the first series we continue past then, if that's the case. There we go. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Austin Ruff, Brent
That was pretty
Dunham,
entertaining.
Adam Skimpf, Ann Lynch, Chris Moffat, Dion Hopkins, Nick Papaz, Chris Carroll, DK Chow,
Woody Smith.
Brian Graham, John Clark. Look at all that. That was fun. That was I can't believe we didn't do it when it came out. But now we can focus on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Since that we haven't got yeah, it's coming out soon.
Unga
Bunga, my favorite executive. How upset would you be if you saw like Unga Bunga, like as one of the names of these people? Oh,
That's a fucking funny ass name.
sure is.
I wonder that the writing was so funny.
Today the 4th. Oh yeah, today's the 4th.
They
2 days. We gotta do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's weird.
When's Animal Crossing come out?
The 20th.
All right.
I don't know how we're gonna cover that one, because
I don't either.
we could do an online, because what I want to do for Animal Crossing, I guess it's weird to talk about another game, but whatever. For Animal Crossing, I mean, I'm gonna have my own file, and I'm gonna have the Speletons file. Problem being, you can only have one island per Switch, so which that's whatever. I mean, I don't think that'll affect anything. But I don't know if when we do the first session, if I'll, because I'll probably play on my own first, you know, like we did for Pokemon.
Yeah. I'll probably play too at that time.
Sure. Our first episode will probably be going over what it's like to first begin the game. Thanks for playing. Thank you for having us play. New Super Lucky's Tale. That was really good. Whoever made, I don't have the develop. I digitally download games. I don't know why I'm looking for a game case. But that was a real good game. I appreciate good platformers. So thank you for making that.
You know, it would be really sad if we lost all our lives. Good thing we had 65 of them.
We never made it to 69.
That's the true end. That's the true ending.
That's the real ending of the game.
It just scrolls to the credits. The credits all say nice.
And as Lucky's older sister, I couldn't be more proud of my little brother. But
okay.
if Lucky wants to earn his own sigil and become a guardian, then he'll have to complete a series of tests we call the Guardian Trials.
It's not over.
I've assembled my team to test him, mind, body, and spirit.
That was in the finale.
Chip is my second in command and keeps everyone on their toes.
But it was. Foxington just like an extra set of levels afterwards.
She's a strategic mastermind.
Probably.
And finally, there's the penultimate warrior, one of Restful Retreat's greatest Yeti fighters. His resilience and endurance are legendary. It won't be easy, but Lucky is a swift tail. He was born for this. Go get him, little brother. Show this team you've got what it takes to be a real guardian.
Oh. 4 additional levels. Huh. Now, the question is, do we just call this a different series, or this the...
Post game.
I'm not gonna call it... I think I'd call it New Super Lucky's Tale Foxington, but... That'd be... I don't know. I guess we could. We'll do...
Wait, does that star not move with his body?
It does. It's his belt.
Okay, it looks weird.
It's a belt, that's why. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we should go about this. Because I doubt we'd get them all done in one episode. If there's 4. Looks like there's 4 separate things to do. Yeah. Oh, what's that over there? So, I think we'll do a post-game series. Where we go over what appears to be the last 4 levels of the game. Since it's separate. Because I feel that fight with Mr. Jinx and whatnot was the finale, and these are just post-game levels. So yeah, I think that's how it'll go. Yeah. Next time on Speletons, everyone. Hope you guys. Oh, if you enjoyed the series, subscribe so we could do more or whatever. Bye.